Wolf. 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, today I've come to the floor to raise the seventh in a series of critical but unanswered questions about the terrorist attacks on the U.S. consulate and annex in Benghazi last September 11. Despite a year of investigation in a number of committees, the American people still do not know the answers to these questions, nor do they know if they have even been asked. With only 5 legislative days remaining before the Congress departs for August recess, I'm increasingly concerned that none of these questions will be answered by the 1-year anniversary of the Benghazi attack. According to a recent excerpt in the forthcoming book, Under Fire, The Untold Story of the Attack at Benghazi, which was published in this month's Vanity Fair magazine, Ambassador Stevens made several calls for help after reaching what he believed was a safe room on the consulate compound. As we well know now, one call was placed to his Deputy Chief of Mission, Gregory Hicks, who was at the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli. In May, Hicks provided powerful testimony about that final conversation with Stevens. He also called local militia and public security commanders in Benghazi, pleading for help. What I found interesting in the Vanity Fair excerpt is that Stevens also made calls to nearby consulates on the BlackBerry of someone on a security detail. Assuming the authors are correct, the government must have the phone records from Stevens' calls to the militia and foreign consulate that night. This raises the important question of which foreign consulates did he call, and how did these consulates respond? If Stevens was calling foreign consulates, it also begs the question, did U.S. officials in Tripoli or Washington call any allies with assets in Libya to help respond to the attack? Furthermore, did the Pentagon connect any NATO allies with military assets in the region that could have provided assistance that night? Given how close many of the European allies are to the Mediterranean, would they have planes or response teams stationed in locations in or nearby the region that could have mobilized upon a request from Washington? After speaking of forced posture, what have we done to ensure that if another incident were to happen this September 11, that we're prepared to respond? We're less than 2 months away from 9/11 anniversary, but the American people don't know whether we're anywhere capable of responding to an incident in North Africa or the Middle East. The American people have lost confidence in this investigation. We can help restore it with a bipartisan select committee. I yield back.
The chair recognizes the gentleman from Maryland, Mr. Hoyer, for 5 minutes.